Home Show.
Kurt from Houston has a question about a very noisy AC.
Yeah, Tom, it's over his daughter's bedroom. Kurt writes to us, a new HVAC unit is pretty loud in her room, though. There's just one of them, and only when the heater comes on. It's not vibrating, and he goes up there. It's not any noisier than the other unit in the attic, and it's supported, he says, by bricks, Tom. And he's wondering if those bricks may have been used to address this by redistributing the weight and absorbing some of the noise. But the installer now has said that he wants to hang the unit. And he wants to know, is that a common practice? And is the roof designed to bear that kind of weight?
You know, one of my best friends in the air conditioning business years ago, he's passed away now, David Debian, he's the one I think invented hanging the units because he was such a particular person on his installs, and the vibration, you can't fight it. Once you lay it on the ceiling joist, it's going to vibrate like crazy. Now, you can do some things to quiet it down. For instance, if you're finding it, if it goes from air conditioning to heat and so on and so forth, and it becomes noisy in one but not the other, it's usually because the fan's running too fast. The fans have 3 different speeds on most units, and sometimes the guys leave the fan on the really high speed, and so when it goes to a different operation, sometimes the fan motor's too fast. So they can always look at that, and sometimes that'll help. But being over a bedroom on a ceiling joist, I would definitely say hanging it was the best way to go. Now, they aren't that heavy, believe it or not, and it's going to be hung in different points along the unit because it's a horizontal unit. So some of it is very lightweight. It's not a problem, but it eliminates all that vibration. And noise is vibration. So the more you eliminate, the quieter it's going to get. So don't be afraid to hang it. In fact, I think all units in attics should be hung unless it's over a warehouse or a garage or something where you really don't care about a little vibration and the noise. But the hanging really does quiet it.
Tom, if you're going to hang the unit, does that then mean the plenum is being hung as well and everything is being suspended?
Everything's on straps. But I had Absolute Comfort Air in my house today, and they put this all-new piece of ductwork in. It was probably about a 25 to 35-foot run. And it's all hung from the rafters, too. There's not very much weight on it. But, again, it's hanging so it stays nice and straight. So we hang ducts, we hang plenums, which is part of the ductwork. You can hang the evaporator coil. It's not that heavy. The heaviest part's going to be where the fan motor is in the furnace, but you have 2 or 3 straps on that. Those rafters are not going to fail. Think about this. If you're a 200-pound man, I weigh 212 pounds, and I'm walking around on your roof. That's 212 pounds on 2 feet, just 2 feet of a person sitting on that roof. That's a lot of weight in a very condensed spot. The rafters don't give. They certainly aren't going to give if you separate that weight load with several straps along the run on different rafters. It's not a big load on them at all.
We could come up with a weight scale. There'd be one Tom, one Charlie. Well, you know what I mean? We could have, how heavy exactly is it? Oh, no, you don't want to put a Charlie up there, but a Tom, you'd be okay.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't know where to go there, but I did lose some weight, and I'm feeling pretty good.
I'll tell you where to go if you want to. I'll tell you where to go if you want to answer your question. Go over here to HomeShowRadio.com and click on that Ask Tom button right there, and you can use the form or you can send us a video. Either way, we'd love to get your question. We post a new one every day at HomeShowRadio.com on our Facebook page, and of course on our YouTube channel. If you're watching our video on YouTube, you'd do us a solid if after the video is over, just go ahead and click that thumbs up. It makes the videos easier to find and helps more people find us.